The School of Aquaponics. Brooklyn St. Michael with the School of Aquaponics. This is episode 10 of Ask the Aquaponics Guide. You've got questions? And he's got answers. This question here is coming from Shelby. I have a 75-gallon tank with 3 fish inside of it, and they're all 3 inches long. It's been over 6 weeks, and I'm testing my water, and I don't see any ammonia, any nitrite, or any nitrate. What is wrong with my system? So you have your system set up, everything's running. You decided to cycle your system with fish inside of it. You decided to go that route. You waited 6 weeks because that was the word on the street that you heard. Okay, it takes 6 weeks to get a system properly cycled, start showing some type of ratings. So now you're checking your system, your ammonia, nitrite, nitrate. Boom, there's nothing on there. 0. You're wondering what's going on. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you, Miss Shelby. The chances is that your system is cycled. It's cycled already. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to bet that it's cycled. I'm willing to bet the farm on it that your system is cycled. Well, hold on. Let me take that back. I think I might have spoke too soon. Hold on, because there's a few factors that I need to know first. There's a few factors, so I take that back. First, I need to know what what temperature were you running your system at? I need to know what temperature is your system running at. Is it running, if you have fish that are suitable for cold weather and you're running your system at 40 degrees or something like that, there's no bacteria that's going to colonize, or the beneficial bacteria, the nitrifying bacteria, aren't going to colonize in 6 weeks. We can forget about that. The temperatures aren't optimal for a nitrifying bacteria to colonize, and you might not get any nitrifying bacteria at that temperature. So if you're running it at that temperature, you need to increase the temperature. You need to increase it, and then that'll allow the nitrifying bacteria to colonize. And also what I need to know is I need to know how often are you feeding the fish? How often are you feeding the fish? Because you have to be supplying enough food inside of the system so the fish can produce enough ammonia for the nitrogen cycle to begin. So if you're only putting in very, very small amounts of fish feed in there once every month or something like that, then of course you're not going to have anything that has developed, because you haven't given them a source of energy to begin to colonize. And also what you need to consider is that you have 3 small fish inside of a large aquarium. You have 3 small fish inside of your tank. So what this means is that these fish have to metabolize a large amount of feed in order to have any type of impact on the ammonia concentration inside of the tank. And at that size, it's more than likely they're not able to do that. So you're feeding the fish, even if you are feeding them on a regular basis, they're consuming the feed, and they're producing ammonia, and the ammonia is being converted. Because it's such small amounts, you won't really see the impact on when you test the water. They're producing such a small amount of ammonia that by the time that the nitrifying bacteria begin to colonize, they're already processing all that ammonia out before it even concentrates high enough to even get a reading. That's what's more than likely is what's happening to your system, is that it's just the fish are just too small. So you're gonna probably have to either add some more fish in there if you want to see the level reading on your test. You're either gonna have to add some more fish in there, or you're gonna have to wait till these fish get bigger, and then they're able to produce a lot more ammonia. So either one of those options you can do. But I'm willing to bet that your system is just cycled. You just have such a small amount of fish in there, and they're not able to even have a great enough impact on the ammonia concentration, or the nitrite or nitrate concentration in your system. It's getting processed too fast by the nitrifying bacteria. So hopefully this answers your question. I don't think you have too much to worry about, unless you're running your system at like 40 to 50 degrees. Then you may not have a cycled system. But other than that, I'm willing to bet that your system is already cycled. You just don't know it. This is Brooklyn St. Michael with the School of Aquaponics. Toodles.